All right, guys, today we're going to try for an eviction from the naughty bucket. This BKS has been around the lock lab for quite a while, year and a half, 2 years. It actually is in active use by some German university. I can't say which one. I've covered up the key code on both the key and on the lock itself. It works beautifully. I believe this is probably a brand new, never been used lock. I don't see anywhere on this thing at all. Take a look at this, though. That has been the battle. I cannot pick this. I've made several dozen attempts with the 15,000s pick, no luck. The bidding is not too bad, although some of these are cut pretty high, which means you got to get way up inside of that curve. And with the 15,000s, hasn't worked out so well. But I've got some picks here that occurred to me might work. These are the custom picks I had made by Rare Elements a while back. I put these green handles on here to kind of tell me what they were and what the thickness. These are made from, I believe it was 10,000. So very, very thin and, of course, fragile material. But it occurs to me that this might be thin enough to weave its way, maybe with a little bit of force, around that warding to get up inside of there to get those pins. I don't know, but we are going to find out. Let me go ahead and clamp this up, get everything centered and focused, and let's see if we can't evict this bad boy. All right, that thing works. The actuator's free. Everything seems to be focused, at least for now. I'm going to try this guy, and I'm sure there's some kind of weird name that Rare Elements gave it. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. Sorry about that. But this one does seem to fit up in there. It does pinch a little bit, but I can't go much thinner than 10,000s, I don't think. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm going to use top of the keyway, and this, by the way, is the SP12 from Multipick, and I believe that is the 0.8 millimeter version. All right, all the way, get back there. Gotta fight my way to the rear. All right, apply a little bit of tension. And let's zoom in so it doesn't, oh, well, I guess we can't do that. I don't want it to focus on my thumb. All right, here we go. Light tension. Now I've just got to figure out, am I trying to pick warding or is that actually the pin? I think that's warding. All right, nothing. A little heavier tension. Pretty sure that's warding. Okay, that was number 5. That was number 3. Something just fell down. It's definitely getting caught up in the back there. I keep trying to pick that same piece of ward. I'm going to jiggle it a little bit. See if I can't work it around the warding to get up there at the last pin. That seems to be the one I can't get access to here. All right, everything's springy. All right, let me reach a different angle here. All right, now that's a little more comfortable. Now let's try it. Get up there. Well, it slid by, but I probably overset it. That was pin 2. Pin 1 is still springy. All right, I'm going to recock this thing and let's try to start fresh. I probably overset that pin 6. Can't even get the pick out of there now. All right, light tension. Let me find pin 6 before I start. I think it's him right there. So let's now apply tension. Yeah, he's binding up pretty solidly. Let me relax tension a little bit. Let me jiggle it. Maybe we can work 6 into place. I believe he's the first step. Come on. I may have to get some 8/10. Okay, that was pin 2. I'm stuck. Come on. That felt like pin 3. Ah, there we go. That was pin 5. That was really bound. I thought I was on a piece of warding, but it jumped into a fault set, which is the first time I've ever done that on this lock. So even these 10,000s might be a little bit thick. Yeah, there we go. I just touched pin 2, and I don't know if you saw that, but the tiniest of deeper fault set. And now I'm on pin 1, and notice I'm getting some counter rotation. That tells me he's a spool. If I can get centered on him. Come on. And there we go. All right, guys. This is one of those German locks. I'm going to have to cut him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right there. So make note of any of the little blemishes or marks so you know I'm not substituting a different core. And I will be right back with this guy. So let's tell you what. All right, guys. All I did was run through there with a hacksaw. Really wasn't that difficult. Pretty soft metal, I've got to say. All right, here we go. This probably could be snapped. That's what I'm really trying to say. Let's see what we got here. Set him aside. Let's look at this one, since this is a side I picked. All right, I'm going to have to probably destroy that to get it off. Tell you what. There we go, right tool for the right job. All right, I'm going to line that up like that, and then use these spreader pliers to stretch that bad boy open. There we go. All right, it's still picked. Let me turn this a bit. I am going to use a shim because there may be some sharp security type pins in there. I can find a good shim. Here we go. And I don't want the sharp pins falling down in the grooves, so I'm just going to try to slide this. It's pretty tight. I mean, the tolerances on this are really nice. There we go. So I'm going to slide them right there, and then hopefully this is the right follower. All right, pins are going to be up. And there we go. All right, I'm already seeing some weirdness. In the top of these pins, I'm seeing some little dimples. I don't know if that's significant or... I've never seen that before. Kind of weird. All right, here we go. Number 1. Oh, it's a wafer. This is a master. This is master keyed. Yep, there's another one. Another one of these little wafers. All right, so we had 4 master wafers in there. So they probably had more than one master key, probably a series of masters. Nothing weird inside of the core. No threading, anything like that. Let's put him right here and see what we got here. And then upstairs. All right, I'm going to unzoom this. There we go. So that it will hopefully autofocus pretty well. All right, look at that. Just barely sticking up there. And it's a steel pin, and it just popped out. And there it is. Luckily, I caught it. A steel spool. Of course, we knew number one was going to be a spool. Again, oh, you know what's holding him in place is that darn shim. Let's pull him out of there. All right, now he's reacting a little more violently. Another spool, but much, much larger. Gives you quite a different feel than that first one. Next one is a standard. Number 4, standard. Let's flip it around, start from the rear. All right, number 6, standard. And number 7, standard. So we really didn't have a lot of evil stuff in there. The only evil about this whole lock was that keyway. Just trying to get up around that curve and past all of that warding. Took the miracle of rare elements picks in 10,000ths of an inch. 15 just wouldn't quite get it. Anyway, guys, it's nice to get an eviction. I'm sorry it took this long, but sometimes hard locks and special tools take a little longer. Appreciate your time, guys. Stay safe. Stay legal.